Hey there! Fake Ginger here with the second devlog for my roguelite where you slay zombies to survive and find other survivors. In this devlog I want to talk more about my idea behind the levels for the game and what I've been up to in the past 3 weeks. Before we start, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit funny sometimes, it's still flu season and I finally caught one as well. Let's start with the concept for the levels. The goal in every level is basically to get from the starting point to the final area where a special encounter like an NPC and or a boss fight is waiting. For that you have to make your way through a lot of zombies trying to make you their lunch, while you are trying not to get stuck in dead ends. The demo I'm creating contains the first level of the game. The player traverses through a rather suburban streets since we just arrive at the outskirts of the city where the game takes place. At the end of the level, you find your brother's dog and save it from a few zombies, which kicks off the game's story. Feel free to make suggestions for the dog's name. The area you've seen most of so far is now rather a testing ground for scripts and sprites, while I'm creating and designing the actual demo level. To create the layout of the map, I looked for typical American suburbs and according to Business Insider, Carmel, Indiana was the best one in 2018. So I copied some of its structure and sketched some of the houses there for references. The result is a basic outline of some streets. To get a feeling for the size of the level, I created placeholder sprites for street, grass, sidewalk and house sprites and built the first section of the map with them. That helped a lot, and after some adjustments, I was content with the sizing for now and started to create some sprites. First were the road tiles. I designed them with cracks and a lot of green showing because they haven't been taken care of for a few years now. Next, I added some overgrown grass tiles and a sidewalk. The details of those and all the other tiles still need a lot of work, but for testing the layout, they work just fine. But working on the level isn't the only progress I made. I just created a second kind of zombie called Karen. Karens are a bit more decayed than the Jimmies, our first kind of zombies, and are thus a bit slower in following the player. I also created a GUI for the equipment that is supposed to resemble an opened backpack. And I followed Bracky's tutorial to implement basic shooting mechanics, which will be expanded on later. And to improve on creating pixel art and programming in Unity, I'm working my way through 2 courses in Udemy. I still got a long way to go in both of them, but I'm sure it will be worth it in the end. So that's all I've got for now. Progress is a bit slower than I wanted it to be, but I was busy with work, sports, DMing and finishing my bachelor thesis. The next few weeks will be less busy, so more time to sink into this project, hopefully. Thanks for all the feedback and support I got so far. I hope I'll see you next time.